Hello everyone, my name is Landon Richard and I'm live here from the Command Center. Alrighty guys, I need y'all to stand up and holler and make some noise! Yeah! Yeah. Oh, I just saw the confetti again. I love the confetti, it's my favorite part. Alrighty guys, I have a few updates to give you, but I'm gonna go ahead and pass it over to current ambassadors Zaid Mohammed and Miguel Arevalo so they can give us those updates.
Well, thank you so much, Landon. So today we have 270 donors up till, we got that at 8 a.m. and our goal is still 500. So we encourage you guys to still donate. So we have our leaderboard currently, we have in first place, College of Fine Arts and Communications. In second place, we have the College of Business. Third place, we have the College of Engineering. So if your college isn't up there on those top three, we highly encourage you to donate to your college if you want to see it up there. And then now I'm going to pass it over to my other friendly ambassador to give you updates, or not updates, but tell you about some challenges that we have going on.
Thank you, Miguel. So we're very pleased to announce that Lamar alumni and gracious donor Ed Gunderson is going to be doing a challenge where he will match every donation that's been made. And during this segment, which is for the College of Engineering, he's going to double that amount. So please, this is the best time to give back to the College of Engineering. Thank you so much.
Alrighty guys, thank you so much for helping me out today guys. As you know, every little penny adds up. It could be a large contribution or a small contribution. Hey, we're just trying to reach a goal here and we're just so grateful and thankful for everything that you have been doing. Alrighty guys, now next up I'm gonna go ahead and spotlight the College of Engineering. There's a very special interview over at the Birdhouse with Christine Osborne and Ryan Sugar. Take it away.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Christine Osborne. I'm the Secretary and Treasurer of Robotic Cardinals, and I'm here today with Ryan Shugarth, President of Robotic Cardinals, to talk a little about who we are, what we've done, and where we're going. So, Ryan, what do you have to say about Robotic Cardinals?
Yes, Robotic Cardinals is a robotics organization here at Lamar University where our main focus is to teach robotics and STEM education through active hands-on learning. How we started up is personally, I grew up in Houston where robotics is kind of everywhere. We have NASA, the Space Center, all the fun stuff. And where robotics started is I started it back in high school. Whenever I came to Lamar, I saw that there was really no robotics foundation, and that's whenever we started up the robotics organization here on campus. And we kind of wanted to bring that same culture that we had back in our hometown and bring it here at Lamar.
So, Ryan, do you think you could have done this without the help of other people?
No, as robotics are, they are very expensive. The materials it takes and the equipment, each receiver, each brain, even the field itself is cost money. So robotics in general does have a cost to it, but they can be reused, and the hands-on experience that you get, it's nothing like what you have in a normal classroom. You have a hands-on experience where you can tinker with the methods and the theory that you learn in the classroom. But no, to answer your question, Christine, none of this would have been possible without the help of sponsors.
And what kind of impact do you think that the robots are having on other people, the people who use these robots? What kind of impact do you think that's having?
Personally, I've heard enormous amount of statements that it's having an enormous impact, a phenomenal impact. One that I could have never imagined myself, that what we're doing is really making a change, not only here at Lamar, but even in the Southeast Texas area. One of the things that we're doing is we're outreaching to schools and teaching and kind of helping teach them with robotics, such as Regina Howell, and even working with alongside BISD to get their robotics program up and running. So it's really cool being a part of something so fundamental that you're starting a new age in education in STEM.
So is there anything else that you want to tell us about the robots that you've been doing? Any current projects y'all are working on that you could really use some input and thoughts on? So what do you think about it?
Yes, some of the current projects that we have done in the past is Project Engineer, which is honestly probably my favorite experience out of it all. We bring high school students down to campus, and it's a week-long camp that we have in the summer. And one of the things we try to teach them is problem-solving techniques. That's the main thing with robotics, throughout all the different types of engineering, whether it incorporates electrical, mechanical, or even computer science. The big sum of engineering is problem solving. So to be able to work that camp is probably one of the most satisfying thing, because you get this group of students that really they're interested in engineering. They want to get their hands into engineering, and you teach them something. The first day they really struggle. They really try to get their footing on things. But then once you see the week progress, you notice that they're actually learning something. They're actually taking away something from the camp, and even developing some of those hands-on problem-solving skills that you otherwise wouldn't have been given to them. So.
And Ryan, I think you have something to show us this time around. I think you have a robot for us, don't you?
Yes, we're pointed this way. We have a robot. It's a little demonstration. So one of our members actually built this robot. It uses a tank drive mechanism, and it's just a simple demonstration. And as you see with each of the components, as far as the battery, the motors, and even the brain, they all were sponsored. This whole camp, or this whole organization, us as a whole, was sponsored. And none of this would have been possible to get any of this started. So if we didn't have any of the sponsors, this wouldn't have been possible. Along with organization specifically, one of the things I would like to mention is I actually have a scholarship, and that scholarship wouldn't have been possible without the help of sponsors. If I hadn't had the scholarship, I wouldn't have had the freedom I have today to make the organization, and even possibly not even go to Lamar or even college in and of itself. And as a result, I am pursuing 2 degrees in engineering, mechanical and electrical engineering, and with that hope to pursue a passion in mechatronics, just a fancy word for robotics, and pursue a greater field. Thank you.
All right, well, thank you for your time today, Ryan. We really appreciate you showing the robots, and I hope that y'all enjoyed listening. So back to Command Center.
Alrighty, thanks so much, guys. So I'm here with Dr. Udamary and Dr. Curry because I want to ask them a few questions about the College of Engineering. So first off, how are y'all doing today?
Doing great, thank you.
That's awesome.
Very well.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for joining me. Now, since I have you here with me, I want to ask you both a few questions. Alrighty, so first up, can you tell us a little bit about the College of Engineering?
Well, the College of Engineering is one of the oldest colleges of engineering in the state of Texas, and a very relevant place for the economic prosperity of Southeast Texas. So it's done historically that's what it was set up for, and that's the service commitment that the college provides to the local industries. And the research that we do, the alumni that we produce, the students that we produce, not just serve the state of Texas and Southeast Texas, but go all over the world. So Lamar has a very large footprint and for a long period of time in terms of the contributions of the College of Engineering.
Now, Dr. Curry, Dr. Curry, I do have a question for you. So what are some of the amazing opportunities that you've seen students have through the College of Engineering?
The vast majority of our students get co-ops and internships, usually after their second year. They go all around, and it's amazing to hear the stories they come back with. We've had students who've worked for airlines for multiple semesters, all the chemical plants. We've had students go to the auto industry, aerospace, and it's all over, and it's exciting experiences for them. And we pride ourselves on our students' performance, and it's a culture that we instill in them that they come here and they find co-ops and internships, and it helps them merge into the labor market. We also have a very active culture on campus with our students, student organizations that do important things. So it's a very positive experience working in College of Engineering for that reason.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for that answer. Now, my next question is, what does it mean to your college and your students to have the incredible support of donors like we see on Red Day?
Well, there are many donors and different types of donors. Obviously, scholarships are incredibly important for a lot of our students who come from a variety of backgrounds, and the scholarships allow them to focus a little bit more on school activities. IE and especially has a lot of part-time students, and scholarships reduce the cost of education so that hopefully they can better focus on their studies when they're focusing on their studies and their first 2 years, and then hopefully move on to co-ops and internships, which partially reduces the financial burden. But
Right.
the key is the first 2 years and getting them over those hurdles. Donor money also helps us in many other ways. One way donor money helps us is that, donations to student organizations allow students to go to national conferences, and those can be very valuable, both from a job search perspective as well as just learning and networking. Donor money we use for various student activities. Obviously, some of the larger donor money we use for improving facilities, equipment, et cetera. So the donor money gives us the resources to provide a better student experience in a lot of cases that we wouldn't otherwise have. And obviously, most of the money is for scholarships. And if you look at the college has significant scholarships, which our donors have graciously provided in the past. And the individual departments also have scholarships. So donors can donate to the individual departments, and this allows the chairs to reward students who've done well. And it is important. And I'll let Vicky add some more.
Yeah, so Dr. Curry touched on a lot of different points. So just to add a couple of things, the cost of engineering education has gone up considerably in the last several decades for a variety of reasons, because engineering is a very dynamic field. Things change. We have to update a lot of different things to keep our curriculum modern. And one of the things that Lamar University really prides in is keeping that cost of education low, so that we provide access to engineering to a variety of people, students from various socioeconomic classes. It's becoming increasingly difficult for many students to go into engineering, even if they want to, because of the cost. So scholarships play a key role. It's a very significant role in being able to attract students from low socioeconomic classes, from under what we call minoritized students or underrepresented minorities, so that they have an opportunity to come and become engineers and not just transform their lives, but transform their communities. They tend to come with a lot of sense of community. So being able to attract those students and first generation students who have never been to college, are obviously hesitant coming to engineering. So any type of financial help goes a long way in us being able to create a very diverse workforce that's very needed for this country and for this state as well.
You see, my sister and my brother-in-law, they graduated from Lamar University, and they're both chemical engineers, and they're so thankful and grateful for what they have learned here at Lamar University, and they're doing great now. Now, to wrap things up, I want to ask you a few fun questions, so one for each of you. What is something that you love about Lamar University?
What I really love about Lamar University is I study water, so I love the humidity.
Cool.
And I just moved from Lubbock, one of the driest places in Texas. So, but no, honestly, what I really like is the sense of community, and I really like that there are small class sizes that make it really fun, because you get to know your students, you get to work with them, and you get to make a very positive impact in their life. So, that kind of experience is very hard to get alongside quality education, which is what makes Lamar very unique, in my opinion.
Right. Now, Dr. Curry, I have a question for you. What has been your most memorable moment here at Lamar University?
Wow, that's a hard one.
I know, I'm sure you have a lot. So you can choose one or two, whatever your heart desires.
I prefer to answer the first question.
Oh, well, go ahead and do that.
What do I love about Lamar University, was it?
Yes, sir.
Well, I love that we're a university that gives students an opportunity for things that they wouldn't otherwise have. My department and electrical are the only online ABET accredited engineering programs in Texas, and one of a handful in the country, 3 or 4. And this allows us to give tremendous opportunity to students who are working to come to school to finish up their engineering degree. And just the diversity that brings to your program is amazing. We have students from all over the state and even all over the country. And giving them this opportunity is wonderful. The other thing I love about Lamar is the success that we provide our graduates. Payscale.com did a survey that ranked all the engineering programs in the country, and Lamar was number 3 one year, number 5 the other year, and it bounces around in the top 3 or 4 or 5.
Number 1 in the state of Texas.
And number 1 in the state of Texas. So the only institutions that were higher were the military academies, where the education is free, so they get anytime you divide by 0, you get a high ROI. And so we were above Stanford, we were above all these universities that are fantastic and obviously better at research. So what we are really focused on, though we like to do research, is student success. And that's why I come to work, is to help educate our students and to provide them guidance, and to hopefully make their merger into the labor force as easy as possible.
Mm-hmm. Well, guys, I just want to say thank you so much for joining me today. And you know what, guys? As I've said earlier, any contribution counts to help us reach our goal. Our goal is to reach 500 donors. We're almost there. I believe, we can get there by the end of the day. Okay, we can do it, team. Alrighty, but next up, I have a few engineering students that will be joining me. So, guys, let's go ahead and give them a round of applause. Yay! Stand up and holler. Thank you for joining me today. Alrighty, guys. So next up, I will have Mohammed. Come on, guys. And Elena. How y'all doing today?
Doing well. How are you?
Great. I'm great. Alrighty, guys. So I want to ask you, what are some of the amazing opportunities that you've had through the College of Engineering?
Yeah, definitely. So now, first I'll talk about the opportunities that I've had at Lamar University through the College of Engineering, and then as well as some of the opportunities outside of Lamar University.
Of course.
So first and foremost, within Lamar University, I know the College of Engineering has many different organizations, such as AKEY, ChemiCar. So that has allowed me to participate in many of these schools' organizations and basically gain a type of academic environment, right, and as well as experience. So that has been something that has been given through me within Lamar University, and as well as, of course, scholarships, right? Like that is one of the biggest things that has helped me out while here at Lamar University. I just want to give out, I want to give a shout out to the Benura Scholarship. They have helped me out as well. So thank you so much. And so now outside of Lamar University, by performing well in academics here, I have been given the opportunity to have 5 internships and co-ops.
5? Hold on, 5? Give me some. That's awesome.
Thank you. And honestly, like that would not have been possible without the support that I've been given here, right? I mean, like if I didn't get the scholarship, if I didn't get much of the support, then my focus could not have been in applying for scholarships, interviewing, for the co-ops and internships, or even, like doing these interviews, or even, like performing well in those experiences. So I would say that is what Lamar University has provided me so far.
Awesome. Now, Elena, what about you? What are some of the amazing opportunities that you've had here at LU and through the College of Engineering as well?
So touching on the scholarship thing,
yeah.
Originally I was on the Presidential Scholarship. Now I'm on the Herbert Kinney Memorial Scholarship. And that's a full ride scholarship, so it's provided me so much help through this 4-year journey. Without it, I wouldn't be able to focus on being involved on campus on different organizations, maybe taking as many hours per semester, or graduating in 4 years, because the engineering education can sometimes be more than a 4-year degree.
Yeah.
And also just the organizations on campus. I'm involved with Society of Women Engineers, SWE, which has also, we talked about a national conference. They have a big national conference in Houston this year, which is a great opportunity for engineers, all ages, to network, get to know, see what's out there. But also the Engineering Ambassadors, which I'm a part of, and I've been a part of for the past 4 years. It's given me lots of opportunities with various advisory council lunches and meetings and like scholarship events where I've gotten to network and meet with a lot of people in our community and with Lamar. And so those opportunities have been just amazing, and it's been I'm very grateful for Lamar's what they've offered me. And outside of Lamar, as he said, internships, I've had 2 internships with Indorama.
Awesome.
Shout out to Ed Gunderson. And the past 2 summers with Indorama have been amazing. It's given me so many chances to apply what I know and have learned in class to the real life, and I just wouldn't be able to do it without Lamar.
Awesome. Now, I have a few fun questions for you guys. So what would you say has been your most memorable moment, Elena?
I would say some of them would be like the scholarship breakfasts and the advisory council lunch, specifically the advisory council lunches that I've attended. Getting to see these people, many of whom are Lamar alumni, but want to give back to Lamar, even the ones, especially the ones who aren't Lamar alumni, that they care so much about this college and want to give their money to us and the students, and what Lamar means to them in the industry, and getting to really see that firsthand.
Yeah. Now, Muhammad, if you would like to say anything to the donors watching right now, what would you say to them?
Well, first and foremost, thank you so much. I mean, you guys have changed thousands of lives, right? I mean, with these donations, we are able to study without having to worry about the financial aspect of college and schooling. I believe, as the previous people who have stated before me, that the cost of education for the College of Engineering has increased tremendously, you know, within a decade or even 2 or 3 decades. So having these donations actually help us and allow us to focus on the things that truly matter, which is academia, gaining meaningful experience, and then after doing that, graduating and then changing the world for better.
Awesome. Well, I just want to say thank you so much for joining me today. Guys, as you can see, you're impacting the lives of some amazing students here at Lamar University. If you haven't given yet, it's not late, okay? You can go to lamar.edu/Red Day, or you can give us a phone call at 409-880-7498. Once again, guys, thank you so much for joining us, and we'll check in soon. Yeah, stand up and holler. Woo, thank you.